Your name, what is your title, and what is the name of the school we're at today?
My name is Tõnu Armulik. I'm a development director of this school, and the school is Tallinn Construction School. And as the name already says, we are specialized on construction. It means that about 2/3 of our students will be prepared for construction industry, and other two main lines are then woodwork and electricity. And electricity is the smallest, and it supports this construction, just electrical installers who prepare. And school was founded in 1947, so we are 70 years old. And what I'm proud of that 3 or 4 years ago we got this possibility to rebuild our school. As you saw, our environment is pretty new, and it's thanks to this European Regional Development Fund. We applied money and we got the possibility.
How much did this school cost? How much money did the EU infuse in this school?
It was about 14 million euros. So, but we changed everything here. This main building where we are right now, it was so that just framework survived. Everything is new.
And how did you figure out the design and how the layout was going to be? Did you bring in professionals to do this?
Yes, of course. It was open competition for designer first, and then after this designing, it was open competition to find a builder company. So it has to be always, if we are talking about European money, you have to make an open competition.
But did somebody go out and look at other schools so they can make sure that...
Okay, yes. We had some brain group, let's say, about 12 people from our own school. We visited maybe 7 or 8 different schools in Estonia. Then we visited 5 schools in Finland.
Okay.
And some of our people had the possibility to visit also schools in Europe.
Right, because if you leave it up to a construction company, they really don't sometimes understand the layout.
Our ideas we had to explain to the designer, and the designer put it on paper, and then this construction company already made exactly what was put on paper.
Mm-hmm.
But our dreams were bigger than we got. It means that I was the person who was responsible for this applying for this process, and our idea was to have this new practical training house, 4 floors, but now we have just 2 because
They had to scale back money.
our plans cut down. But anyway, we got a totally new environment, and what I'm glad of that we got also all this installment, all machinery, tools, even furniture everywhere is new. And to be honest, I have to say that all these vocational schools in Estonia which have survived have got such a new and modern environment.
They all do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I told you that about 15 years ago we had about 80 to 90 vocational schools. Now we have just 30. And all these 30 schools who have survived have such a modern environment.
Why did it scale back so much?
Because the times have changed so drastically. During this Soviet time, there was much more people, I mean young people, young generation, and every school had a possibility to find students. Nowadays it's very, very severe competition between all type of schools to get students.
Is this due to the low birth rate?
It's a low birth rate, and from another side, this mainstream, everybody is orientated to this
University.
academical line. And of course, we have to compete with gymnasium, with all other vocational schools. So, and especially in Tallinn, where it's a ratio is about 15% of graduates from basic school enter to the vocational school. All other try to find possibility to go gymnasium and to get.
That's here in Tallinn.
Yes.
But outside it could
And
be.
outside it's maybe 20 to 25 to vocational school. It's more than Tallinn. Tallinn is the lowest rate to vocational orientation. And okay, in our school, then let's say our training is meant for both, for two bigger groups. One group is this young people from 15 to 18, and they come to 3 years. It means that during the 3 years they have to got general education and also this vocational education. And of course we can't compare this general education what they get from our school to this what they get from gymnasium, because that is also 3 years, but they study just general subject.
Right.
In our school they study 1 year general subject and 2 years vocation or specialty. And these vocational studies are divided roughly 2. It means that they get practical training in our workshops, then practical training in companies, and then part of theoretical training also in our theoretical studies in our school. So as I mentioned already, that it's impossible to graduate our school without having any work experience in the company. And nowadays it's situation in labor market is so that unemployment rate is very low, especially in our region here, and basically everybody who wants to work, he can find a work. So and even borders are open, so our graduates can leave Estonia and go to Finland. Why Finland? Because Finland is very close to us. It's very close. Also, cultural background is very close. Languages are similar.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah, and it's easier to start to work there, and salaries are twice or even more higher than in Estonia.
So you're training a lot of Finland's construction workers,
Yes, we train our workers for Finnish market, I would
right?
say.
Finnish market.
No, it's not so that Finnish people come here to be trained, but
Right.
our people
Right.
just go there. And what I can say that unfortunately there is no law that demand from construction workers some kind of professional preparation. It means that everybody from countryside can come to the construction company. If they want to hire him, they can get him and put into building site and no restriction. It means that some young people who would like to earn money, for them it's easier to enter labor market directly without having any vocational education.
But then how do they have skills?
Okay, they say that they can study right there,
Oh,
and step by step.
does this happen very often? People just go,
It happens, yes, and especially when the construction industry is booming, then a lot of people from countryside and from other specialties go to the construction, and
right now things are booming here.
it's almost booming. Yes,
Right.
it's a very good situation for.
I see a lot of cranes,
Yes.
a lot of stuff's going up.
And then it means that we have to advertise our school, and we have to find all kind of possibilities to attract people to come here and also to keep them here. As I said, our dropout is about 20%. It means that there are some unused possibilities to keep them.
So what are the main reasons the kids drop out?
If we are talking about this younger generation, then lack of interest and just they are not.
Work ethic?
Yes, they don't want to work at all. They just want to live a good life.
Right.
And if we are talking about this adult students, then main restriction is because they, let's say, 90% of them work at the same time in some companies, and it's hard to merge this working life with this
With the
studies.
work,
Yes.
with the school, right?
But anyway, they are, let's say, mainly they are more motivated than these youngsters, because these youngsters are maybe too young. They don't.
Immature.
Yeah, they know exactly what they are waiting for
Mm-hmm.
their life. And what else I would say that in our school we have very good results, because if we are talking about these competitions, national competitions and European competitions, Euroskills and world competitions, world skills, then our students are presented in all these competitions.
Mhm.
Last year in Abu Dhabi, when it was this world skills, and out of 6 representatives of Estonia, 2 were from our school.
Mm.
It was Thailand and construction finish. They didn't get high place, but it's already shows that school has a high level when we have a possibility to send our students there.
So this is like a world. It's not. It's different than EU.
It's so that you mean these competitions?
Yeah.
It's world skills is open for everybody.
Okay.
All countries compete there.
And what do they compete in?
There was some hundreds of different professions.
Professions.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do some practical exercises during.
Mostly students.
Yeah. They have to be students. There is an age limit, probably 24.
Mm.
And some, I know that some countries like Korea, and they specially train day by day the students for these competitions.
I believe there.
We prepare also, but not in such a way, of course. We do it more flexible way.
Yeah.
And as you saw, this I would say that this environment, physical environment in our school is
Pretty nice.
pretty nice. Yes,
Yeah.
it gives possibility to, if the students are interested in, then they can get what can help them to enter the working life
Yes.
without any problem.